I've gone for the gnocchi. If you haven't seen Gavin and Stacey, you'll have no idea what I'm talking about, and if you have, you will. But either way, you're definitely going to know that we're having the brand new vegan gnocchi from Lidl. Let's get into the video.
Please smash that subscribe button as we've got loads of awesome veganuary content coming up.
So as we know, Lidl have a whole new meat-free section in Lidl at the moment, and they have it in the ambient aisle, the chilled aisle and the frozen aisle, and they have it all across there. It is meat-free, not vegan or vegetarian specifically, but both. So you've got to be a little bit careful just to make sure that you're picking up what you're picking up is vegan. But in the chilled section is this vegan gnocchi. I am a big gnocchi fiend. It's absolutely great. I have it quite a lot from different brands. I have own brand, but I also sometimes like some of the brands, especially in Sainsbury's, they sell a really good one. Not the own brand, because that is not vegan. So that is another thing I wanted to say. Why would gnocchi not be vegan? Well, actually, it can be sometimes quite difficult to find a vegan gnocchi because it is predominantly made with potatoes. It's made with a potato. Even though I used to think it was pasta, it's made with potatoes, but it can have a whole host of different things in, such as milk, eggs, and even ricotta cheese, which you definitely want to avoid as vegans. So this has got in it some really basic ingredients. It has got water, potato flakes, bit of wheat. So sorry, gluten-free friends, you'll have to hold off on this. But then it's got some tomatoes. So this is a tomato flavoured gnocchi. Then it's got some spice extract and some other bits and bobs like salt and a bit of sugar. So this is going to be hopefully a really delicious gnocchi that we can enjoy, free of animal products. So before we start cooking, I want to say it costs £1.19 for 400 grams, which is 2 portions, and each portion is 304 calories. So that is a pretty good meal. You could buy a bag of this for £1.19, split it between 2 of you, have some salad, have maybe some tofu or something else on the side, maybe, yeah, some leaves and greens and stuff, or you could have the whole bag to yourself for 608 calories, and that would be a really decent carbohydrate fueled meal. It's very low fat, it's got a little bit of protein in from the potatoes, but not too much because it's not all potato. The only other thing I want to say before we start cooking is this is the ultimate in fast food. You get that many calories and low in fat, and it is ready in just 2.5 minutes. So you can either fry it for 6 to 8 minutes, or you can boil it for 2.5 minutes. It's just what we're going to be doing. Pop it in the hob and it's done in 2.5 minutes. You've got a full meal. Right, let's get it in the pan and do a taste test.
Okay, this has turned into a bit of a double review because we have now not just got the gnocchi involved, we have also got the Follow Your Heart dairy-free Greek style crumbles. So basically vegan feta, let's call it, vegan certified. This we picked up from the Vegan Kind supermarket online, and it gets really great reviews. So we're going to be testing that out as well. Love the packaging, looks absolutely awesome actually, and I really love the name, Follow Your Heart. Really great name. Follow your heart, you know what to do, go vegan, it's that easy. But let's get back to the main vegan meat of the review. We are doing the gnocchi. So the colour looks incredible. That's because of the tomato. Looks really great. Matches the picture pretty well. I really like it. It looks great. Then we've got the feta sprinkled on the top just to add it a bit of pizzazz, get a bit more of a kind of difference in the flavour. And then we've actually just got some vegetables in there as well. So we've got some leeks, which are from my in-laws actually, which is very nice. Very excited to try those. And we got some spinach from Sainsbury's. So let's go for it. I'm going to try and get a bit of gnocchi first, and then I'm going to try and get a bit with the cheese.
Let's go for it. We've got the plate here. Let's go for it just with a bit without too much cheese on, just to kind of get that review first of just the gnocchi. Right. That is really good actually. I was a bit concerned because I thought it is quite cheap, so you never know if it's going to go one way or the other. I do find sometimes with Lidl food, it can be really just amazing for the price, or
In my opinion, sometimes it can be a bit, obviously that happens with all supermarkets, but I have found some things in Lidl, especially with the vegan range, which I think is quite new, or it's definitely new to me, that I find that sometimes I might be still refining it, but not the case here. This is a really nice product, actually. It's quite tough, which is what I like with gnocchi, because it's that potato, it's quite thick. But then when you bite into it, it is still kind of thick and tough, but it is still really juicy and tender, and your teeth kind of just sink into it really nice. Then the tomato flavour, I think, is perfect. Really nice. You wouldn't need a sauce with this at all, because it has that flavour in it, added flavour that's really nice. Let's go for another bite, this time with a bit more of the with the cheese. There we go. So the cheese, it already comes in crumbles, so it doesn't come in kind of like a block or the cubes, so the taste is really similar. I would say that is pretty good. It looks awesome. So I would say this dish, 100% recommend it. The gnocchi, I just can't believe it. It's almost less than £1, just over £1 for this is half of it. So you know that's a really good meal's worth. It's not overpowering, the tomato. It's just subtle in the background, but it just makes it, gives it that flavour. It, like I said before, it just acts as that little bit of a sauce just to take the edge off it, add a little bit more flavour to it, and then the cheese is working perfectly in there. You can see it's just kind of melted in already. Absolutely delicious. Right, I'm going to go and enjoy this. I'm glad I followed Bryn from Gavin and Stacey and had the gnocchi. I definitely recommend it. Lidl, smashing it again with the low-cost vegan food. You can see here, they've kind of made their own, I don't know, it says vlabel.eu. Maybe it's a European standard, but it is vegan, looking good. They're absolutely smashing it. And yeah, I definitely recommend checking it out in Lidl if you are there. As always, thank you for watching. Keep subscribed. Tick that bell so you get notified, because we've got absolutely loads of content coming up this for January. There's so many launches. We're just getting started. We're not even halfway through the month yet, and we've got loads more to come. So, of course, we will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.